Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most unforgettable performances Taylor Swift delivered on Saturday Night Live. From hilarious sketches to show-stopping musical presentations. Number 10, The Californians, Bye-Bye.
Hey, look, there's Cousin Allison. She just got a small role in a Hollywood space movie.
Saturday Night Live's 40th anniversary special was packed with celebrity cameos and nostalgic throwbacks to the show's most iconic sketches. To celebrate the beloved soap opera parody The Californians, fans got a nearly 10-minute revival that brought back the usual suspects, as well as a host of celebrity appearances.
Mr. Craig?
The one in the tank top?
Krog?
That's my name. You are a dog.
Perhaps the most unexpected addition was Taylor Swift, who popped in as Cousin Allison, a struggling actress who finally lands a minor role in a space movie.
That was very convincing.
I only wish that great Aunt Lana were here to see me on the big screen, but she's dead.
Even beside comedic heavyweights like Betty White, Kristen Wiig, and Fred Armisen, Swift still stood out. She nailed the over-the-top accent and delivered a bizarre moment where she eats her own hair.
So you caught me, okay? I have a perfect explanation. I'm just a messed up actress, okay? It's just not it.
Right as it's revealed that she tried to have White's character killed. Number 9, The View, Kate Gosselin. In November 2009, Taylor Swift made her SNL debut as both host and musical guest. She kicked off the night with a hilarious live sketch, playing reality TV star Kate Gosselin as a guest panelist on The View.
Actually, the hardest thing about being a mom is having patience. Because sometimes the paparazzi say they're going to be someplace at 10 and they don't show up till 11.
Surrounded by impersonations of Barbara Walters, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, and Elizabeth Hasselbeck, Swift's Gosselin came across as delightfully clueless, stuffing her sentences with filler words like "you know" and "actually."
You know what else is funny? How I got this hairstyle. My hairdresser was halfway through giving me the Rachel when his blow dryer exploded on the back of my head.
While Kristen Wiig's overexcited Hasselbeck fawned over her hair, Swift just sat there, wide-eyed and bewildered. And frankly, that was all she needed to do. It may have been her first live SNL sketch as host, but with how effortlessly she slipped into character, you'd never have guessed.
Kate, thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know you have to jog off to a book signing at Barnes & Noble.
Oh, you have a book out?
Actually, no. I'm just walking up to people and asking them if they want me to sign whatever book they're holding.
Number 8, Three Sad Virgins.
Hey, Pete.
Oh, hey, Taylor.
Is like a sad Ron Weasley. He looks like a big bird lost all his feathers.
The Please Don't Destroy trio joined SNL in its 47th season and quickly made a name for themselves with their sharp, self-deprecating digital shorts.
They just don't have any swag.
What?
They're tall and weird and sad. John's loud but not very smart. Ben's breath kind of smells like a fart.
One of their earliest sketches featured Pete Davidson pitching a music video about their unbreakable friendship, only for it to spiral into a brutal roast of them as three sad virgins. But it doesn't end there. To really drive his point home, Davidson brings out Taylor Swift to deliver the ultimate takedown. Swift crafts specific digs for each guy, dubbing Ben Marshall Sad Ron Weasley, likening Martin Herlihy to a scarecrow, and mocking John Higgins for his bowling ball head.
John has a big ass bowling ball head. How does he stay upright with that big fat melon?
She then drops the mic with a perfectly timed punchline to the 4-minute joke.
Three sad virgins, whoa. Three sad virgins, whoa. And they're gonna die alone.
Number 7, Driving PSA.
Hi, I'm Samantha Samuels.
Teenagers often take the heat for bad driving, but let's be honest, reckless road habits aren't exclusive to just one generation. That's the exact message teen activist Samantha Samuels pushes in the PSA for her newly launched group, Teens Raising Awareness About Awful Parent Drivers.
Driving while texting can be very dangerous. But teens aren't the only bad drivers. In fact, many of the worst drivers are parents.
Taylor Swift is nearly unrecognizable as Samantha, complete with a mouthful of heavy metal gear, an exaggerated lisp, and a shrunken stature. But that doesn't stop her from calling out her parents for lecturing her, rummaging through their purses, and even revealing family secrets, all while driving.
Driving while arguing with the GPS.
Turn left.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about.
Turn left.
No!
Driving while revealing family secrets.
You know, before me, your father was married to a Korean woman.
She then throws a temper tantrum when her mom discovers what she's been up to. Safe to say, there's a lot of bad blood in the Samuels household.
Mom! Get out! You're ruining my commercial!
This ad was paid for by Samantha Samuels with money she stole from her dad's desk.
Number 6. Hollywood Dish, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, 6 American Music Award nominations. Not bad.
I know, it's been such an amazing year.
The recurring Hollywood Dish sketch featured Bill Hader and Kristen Wiig as the insufferable celebrity interviewers Brady Trunk and Anastasia Sticks, whose main talent was driving their guests insane. This time, their unlucky victim was Taylor Swift. As they bombard her with questions about her recent award nominations, they unleash an onslaught of exaggerated facial expressions, each more ridiculous than the last.
You know, sometimes you don't get that much time to rehearse. And the last thing you want to do is make a mistake in front of millions of people.
The pair keep poking and prodding, forcing her to deliver a painfully fake laugh to one of their so-called jokes.
Make sure you keep that Kanye off the stage.
Okay.
Finally, she decides she's had enough and storms off the set. Swift plays an incredible straight man to Hader and Wiig, never once breaking despite the duo's relentless attempts to get her to do so.
Thanks, Taylor.
Thank you, Taylor. That went really well. That went so sweet.
Number 5. All Too Well 10-minute version.
I walked through the door with you. The air was cold, but something about it felt like home somehow, and
For her 5th stint as the musical guest on SNL, Taylor Swift decided to go all out. Typically, artists perform twice, once before Weekend Update and again later in the show, but Swift broke tradition, opting for a single uninterrupted 10-minute performance. Viewers were treated to the extended version of her song All Too Well, which was released the previous day on her re-recorded album Red Taylor's version. As she sang, the stage transformed with the seasons, with crisp autumn leaves drifting down at the start, then giving way to snowfall by the end. All the while, the song's accompanying short film, starring Sadie Sink and Dylan O'Brien, played on a screen behind her. 10 minutes never felt so fleeting. Number 4. Roomies. In this sketch, Nasim Pedrad and Andy Samberg play a couple enjoying a romantic evening alone, until the girlfriend's roommate unexpectedly arrives. But this interruption isn't exactly unwelcome, at least not for Pedrad's character. Taylor Swift plays the interrupting roommate who returns home after working just 2 hours at her part-time job. Yet from Pedrad's overjoyed reaction, you'd think she'd been gone for a year.
I love you so much. Bath & Body Works is the worst. Oh, so is being away from you. Bennett, look who's here!
Hi, Anna.
The situation gets even more awkward for Samberg's character, as the two ladies sideline him and share a special handshake, making him feel like the third wheel on his own date.
3, 2, 1!
It's the kind of scenario that could easily inspire Swift's next heartbreak anthem.
No, I get it. I guess I'll just head back to my room now. No.
Number 3. Scared Straight, Lorenzo and Skeet Devlin.
Hey there, my name is Lorenzo McIntosh.
I'm Skeet Devlin.
But people call us the Swirl.
Taylor Swift ditched a bit of her good girl image in the recurring Scared Straight sketch opposite Kenan Thompson. Swift plays a supposedly hardened criminal named Skeet Devlin, recruited to warn some wayward delinquents about the dangers of landing behind bars. Decked out in cornrows, a red headband, and a fake goatee, Swift looks more like a kid playing dress-up than a seasoned felon, but she commits to the bit. While Thompson's Macintosh takes the lead with his usual crude tales, Swift holds her own and gets right in the kids' faces with her ridiculous yet oddly convincing performance.
Only song you'll be singing is this one. Doe, John Doe, the name they'll give your corpse.
If we ever considered a life of crime, best believe our minds are completely changed now. Number 2, Firelight.
Who's that?
Who, him?
No. Them.
Those are the Franks.
Back in 2009, escaping the Twilight craze was practically impossible, so there was bound to be an SNL parody at some point, and it just happened to be when Taylor Swift hosted. In this spoof, Swift steps into Kristen Stewart's shoes. Except instead of a vampire, she falls for one of Frankenstein's monsters, played by Bill Hader. The premise alone is ridiculous, as Hader and his fellow Franks are decked out in green skin and neck bolts, plus they all have a comical fear of fire.
Hey.
Hey. Hey everyone, turn on your Bunsen burners.
But the sketch dials it up to perfection with its melodramatic tone and ridiculous dialogue, which Swift delivers with absolute commitment.
Why won't you kiss me?
Because when I kiss people, I tend to accidentally choke them to death.
I want you to try.
We'd watch this Twilight spin-off in a heartbeat, especially with her in the lead.
You are my life now.
You're choking me.
Sorry. It's an accident.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Penelope, Man and Wife. Taylor Swift goes head-to-head against the compulsive lies of Kristen Wiig's Penelope.
Penelope is ruining this entire reception.
Look, you making a scene isn't gonna make it any better.
Well, she's ruining their day.
This is my day, so I bought it from the government. It's National Penelope Day in 14 countries.
Funny business. Swift is clearly enjoying every second of this hilariously bad Shakira impression.
Bunnies on the floor tonight, hopping, keep shaking their bunny hips to the sheer bunny and all of us.
Save Broadway. The singer doesn't exactly save Broadway as Annie, but at least she tries.
The sun'll come out tomorrow.
No.
Bet your bottom dollar
Hey, Annie, sweetie, not the time, okay?
False God. Alongside Lenny Pickett, Swift turned up the heat with her debut performance of this song.
Even if it's a false god, even if it's a false god, still worship this.
Ready for it and call it what you want. Swift got everyone buzzing about Reputation with these show-stopping performances.
He wasn't killer, first time that I saw him. Wonder how many girls he had left and left haunted.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Monologue song, La La La.
And you know, whenever I'm feeling strong emotions about something like this, I usually write a song about it.
For her first time hosting Saturday Night Live, Taylor Swift pulled off something even veteran hosts rarely attempt. She wrote her own opening monologue. But instead of relying on predictable punchlines, Swift did what she does best and turned it into music.
I like glitter and sparkly dresses, but I'm not gonna talk about that. In my monologue, I like baking and things that smell like winter, but I'm not gonna talk about that. In my monologue.
In Monologue song, La La La, Swift poked fun at tabloid gossip, from her high-profile breakups to her reputation for writing songs about them. She even took a jab at her infamous encounter with Kanye West at the VMAs, reassuring everyone that she had bodyguards this time, just in case.
And how he ran up on the stage and ruined my VMA monologue. But there's nothing more to say, 'cause everything's okay. I've got security lining the stage.
At just 19 and making her hosting debut, she managed to check every box for a solid monologue, a clear indication of the superstar she was about to become.
La la la. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. La la la.
What is your favorite Taylor Swift moment on SNL? What sketches would you like to see her do in the future? Let us know in the comments below.
Bunny girls, hop on your bunny boys.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.